You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio, where the world of hip-hop and sports live.
Back to live action. Shout out to DJ JOJ with that mini mix. JOJ. Always putting the move right, you know what I'm saying, in here, man. So, without any further ado, man, we're going to get into our interview with G Money, man. And Dez, take it away.
You know I got to do my intro.
Here we go.
Let's go. Urban legends are born every day, and I am one. I am the nose hunter.
Yeah.
Yo, G Money, thank you for coming up. Wow. And that's my
It caught me off guard. I was like, that was slick, man. All right, cool.
So for those who don't know you, because we know who you are, tell us where you're from, your upbringing, and how you got your start as a DJ.
Like they said, man, I go by the name of DJ G Money. Born and raised in Queens, South Side. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in between like 40 projects and then, something in the Linden area. You know what I'm saying? 156 the block. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up over there. My dad actually used to DJ. You know what I'm saying? So anybody from the South Side area, from 40P. You know, he from 40 projects. So he went by Monkey. You know what I'm saying? Him and his brother DJ Monkey and Rat. So they used to rock out back in the day. So I heard the stories and I heard about the park jams and I heard about all of those. You know what I'm saying? All those good times. So. But growing up, just regular childhood, growing up playing ball, balls and hoops, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Real fitting, you know what I'm saying? But I started DJing about 12, 13. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. With some of the influence of my pops and hearing the stories and hearing some of his old tapes from the park jams and all that type of stuff. And then seen the movie Juice. You know what I'm saying? Of course. I mean, I feel like anybody. I feel like anybody. Facts. I think anybody that's about like maybe 25 or 27 and up.
Yeah.
They probably started DJing from the movie Juice. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Most likely, I feel like most DJs saw that scene and was like, "Yo,
they needed that.
I need that." You know what I'm saying? So that year for Christmas, I told my parents like, "Yo, I don't want no games, no board games, no system. I don't want PlayStation. I said I want the turntables."
Wow.
And they was like, "For real?" And they bought it. Also before that, my boy DJ TNT from Rochdale, he was TNT. Me and him was in
shout out to TNT.
Me and him was in 72 together, junior high schoul. I was playing on the team.
Oh shit!
I was playing on the basketball team.
You started?
No, I didn't play that much. Keep it real. Yeah, I keep it a buck. I didn't play, but I was on the bench one day. And I was on the bench chilling, you know what I'm saying?
Those conversations on the bench.
Yeah, so I'm just chilling, and I look over in the corner, and this dude, but this before I like really knew him, but I'm like, this dude is DJing in the corner, for the game. I'm like, yo,
yes,
this is kind of dope. You know what I'm saying? And before that, I didn't really know. I mean, I knew about the DJing, but I didn't really get to see it too much visually. You know what I'm saying? I was young. We just, but so I'm like, I'm seeing somebody DJ during the basketball game. Like, the game is lit, the crowd is crazy, he playing music, people vibing. I'm like, yo, this is kind of dope. And then with Juice, I'm like, yo, I need turntables. I need it. You know what I'm saying?
Juice.
But I didn't really want it to, honestly, I didn't really want the turntables to do radio or do parties. I just wanted to have it in the house to kind of just learn a few tricks and keep pushing. So I didn't really want to DJ. I wanted to, like, do what Q did in the movie and just kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Just get a good scratch on.
While doing the negative stuff after the DJ competition.
Oh, yeah, without that part too, because they was getting crazy in Juice, so, minus that. But yeah, so I started from there, and then, it kind of went from there to me, getting the turntables on Christmas. That first day, I remember my parents coming in the room like, yo, that's you? You sound all right. Like, you kind of mixed the songs, you know what I'm saying? You sound like first day, like not even like, never had training before with it, never had like messing around with turntables. It was just like, yo, that first day I locked in. You know what I'm saying?
And what turntables did they get you for Christmas?
Oh, Techniques.
Technique 1200s?
1200s.
Wow.
Boy. So life was good.
Whoa.
The story I'm hearing now from my parents as I'm getting older, they're like, yeah, mom's is like, yeah, he want to DJ this bomb a little, whatever, like, to give him some.
Yeah.
Dad was like, nah, you can't just get no bottles. What if you want to buy those? Nope.
Good old, dear old dad.
Pops is like, yo, look, we got to do this the right way. We got to get techniques to perform. She's like, what? It costs a lot of money. She's like, yeah. He's like, yo, nah. We got to get my son. You know what I'm saying?
Pops.
So Pops is like, yo,
for the push.
1200s. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
They're like what 800 a piece, right?
Yeah.
900.
Boy!
Yeah.
Probably.
Box. Yeah, this is.
Now let me now.
Mm.
You being a DJ, you're starting very young. Were you a fan? Because I'm a fan of DJing, but I'm not. I don't know how to DJ.
Got you.
Or you're a fan of DMC, the DJ competitions? Or have you heard of them?
I heard of them, but not till later on though. Actually, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it wasn't really. I was more basketball. I was like everyday basketball. I played. I played on 72.
Yeah.
I played in high school. I went to Holy Cross High School.
Oh wow.
I played varsity for them. I played for the Panthers. I played for the
Oh,
Gauchos.
so you wasn't that bad.
I was all right.
All right.
I was
Yo,
okay.
hold on. He played
So you
the
played at
Panthers.
Gauchos,
I played
kid.
Gauchos. You know
What?
what I'm saying?
Oh.
Shout out to
So,
G Money.
I play a little ball, but so everything was basketball for me, really. And then like DJing was kind of like wanting to have it in the house, mess around with it. So, what you saying? You said
The DMC.
DMC the battles.
Yeah.
So I knew about it, but I wasn't really into it. I wasn't like the scratch crazy, trick crazy guy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It was just more like Juice, my pop stories, and then that 72 thing with the vibe. And I'm just like, all right, if I could just play a little music, learn a little scratch, that's cool with me.
Yeah.
But then it was from there, it just kind of jumped and went bananas. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't plan on none of this happening. I kind of just wanted to have it for the crib. So yeah, I seen some like back then they had VHS tapes. You buy like a little DJ.
YouTube.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I seen
Rock
a few battles and stuff, but I didn't really know who was who. I didn't really watch it to really be like study. I just was like, all right, cool, I saw it, whatever.
Yeah.
I wasn't on that type of time. I was just trying to learn how to mix the songs and do my own thing. Like,
Nice.
What age was that? What age you started?
yeah, so I think they bought it. They probably bought it for me like 98, 99. 90, probably 90. I think 98.
Man, I was just trying to go after.
Yeah, I think
after
98.
school.
That's like, can I come outside?
You got Popeyes?
No, I think 98 because my first party was 99. I think it was February 99.
99.
My
That's a
cousin
good time.
birthday joint. I did it in 40 projects.
Shout out to 40.
You know what I'm
Word.
saying? So I did like a little apartment joint. I was my first
He set the apartment house
yeah,
party.
You know what I'm saying?
Boy.
My first joint.
Oh, that's what's up,
So
man.
from there, it just kind of went. You know, what's crazy is like, I first started playing for like my family events. Like, you know, I play in the house.
Yeah.
But we have a little barbecue. They're like, yo, G, bring your speakers. You got like pretty big speakers. Let's just
Yeah.
bring the system over there and just play. So I'll DJ. I probably had like 20, 30 records. So I'll play those, and after that, I'll put some CDs on.
Wow, you on vinyl?
Yeah, I'm on vinyl for sure. Like,
See, at least he know about carrying records.
Yeah,
you know
of
what I mean?
course.
He ain't just straight Serato
Oh,
and like,
nah,
yo, just
nah,
bring
nah.
your laptop and your
My computer
yeah,
froze.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, damn, my hard drive. He bought records.
Yeah.
Word. Shout out to G Money.
so I was doing those joints for a minute, just kind of like family barbecue around the corner, grandma's crib, bring a speaker out, whatever.
Yeah.
I put the CDs on, play CDs, I DJ a little bit, and then like my dad's friends would be there. People would be there, like, yo, I got an event next week. Looking for a DJ. I'm like,
Oh.
I don't. All right, cool. Like,
I start.
That's how it started.
what you mean? Like, we trying to book you? I'm like, book me. I don't know what that like.
The business side.
I don't know nothing about that like that.
Dollars in your pocket.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about
He
that.
ain't know. He was
They
a
say, yo,
kid.
They say, yeah, we're gonna pay you. We're gonna feed you.
Boy.
You know? I'm like, yo, I can't drive, so we got my pops.
Right.
if he bring me, I'll try it. I don't know what y'all talking about, but you know what I'm saying. So pops like, yo, you want to do it? Look, I used to DJ back in the day, so I can show you the ropes. And
Wow.
my man want to pay you a little $100, $150.
From back then, that's
Back
a lot
then,
of
I
money.
was, so
Yeah.
so it's safe to say you was a fresh kid in
I was-
high school,
I-
junior
you
high
know,
school,
I
high
was
school.
I did all right.
Word to mother.
I did all right.
Wow.
So yeah, I was, it started from there, and it never slowed down. Like, it just kind of like, I did like one or two of those, and it kind of was like, yo, you book next week, you book next week, you book. It's kind of been
Wow.
every weekend since then. I never really had like a weekend off like that.
Wow.
That's ill.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
ill.
it's been a dope ride, man.
That's what's up. Word
It's
to
been
mother.
dope.
So, go ahead,
Word.
Des.
No, go ahead.
So the production side of things, man. When did you get into like production side as far as beats?
Oh,
and
yeah.
all
Beats and all
that
that.
stuff? Yeah.
He played some of my shout out JLJ.
Yeah.
He just played a couple of joints, before we went to break.
Yeah.
Production started. I want to say like maybe like 07, 08.
Who influenced you?
Just random, man. One of the songs he played called Twitter That. Back when Twitter first came out, Twitter was popping.
Yeah.
So my boy Basco, shout out to Basco, he's a good friend of mine, and you know what I'm saying, music producer, writer, artists, all of that. So me and him been doing music, for a minute. And then I had an idea. I'm like, yo, I keep getting all these followers on Twitter. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
My dream up to like 7,000-8,000.
Wow.
Like, I was like, yo, what's like every day I wake up in the morning, I just see like 10 new followers,
Yeah.
20 new followers. I'm
Wow.
like, yo,
Yeah.
I said, yo, I'm gonna do a song called Twitter That. I'm gonna put a record out.
Wow.
I get mad on Twitter. So I recorded a voice note on my phone.
Yeah.
I went to his crib like, yo, if we do a song with this loop, it'll be fire. And he was like, yo, I was like, I don't know how to make beats like that, but so he went to the studio. We had
Yeah.
people, so I kind of like co-produced that beat and then put it out. So I kind of sparked everything for me.
Wow.
So I kind of started off like co-produced. I wasn't on the board, per
Yeah.
se,
Right,
but I
right.
was like, yo, put this down here. Like,
Well,
I
hey,
know, you know, what I'm
puffing
saying?
them. That's what
Producer.
puffing them do.
Yeah.
Facts.
They get all the credit.
Dre.
Sure.
Dre, facts.
So it started from there, you know what I'm saying? Then what's crazy is me and Queens Flip did a record too. And he was rapping before years ago. He used to rap, yeah. So we did a record.
I remember when I knew the song he did.
So we used to rap then too. So that whole music thing started from like the whole time. Like I produced that record, Twitter That, and then I put like a little 8 balls in that joint. Started to do a little rap
And
on
you rap
that.
too?
Yeah, then
Gotta
a little,
do it all.
Got in a little bit.
I can't claim the rap. I don't want nobody try to call me out for no bars and battle, no like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't,
Nah, we don't do that here.
yeah,
We don't do
I
that.
can't do no freestyle now. I can't really, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I did a little music production, a little rapping here and there, and
Yeah.
or I might put a record together with some artists and put stuff out.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So by like 07, probably something like that. Started
Nice.
doing music.
So you can say like, you being a veteran as a DJ, and you can say a veteran as a producer. Because I'm like, when you say in the year like 07, I'm like, man, I graduated high school back in like 05. So that was like the Get Light era. So there was a lot of people that like every borough had like their own style of getting light, and it was like all that stuff kind of started Harlem. But then like, of course we from Queens, so we took it.
Yeah,
But,
Queens
you know,
getting money.
yeah.
Word the mother.
Yeah, I mean, humbly speaking, I definitely pushed that envelope for the Get Light music too on the Queen side. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it did start uptown in Harlem and the Bronx, but then like a lot of people weren't playing it at the clubs I was playing at. You know what I'm saying? They kind of like shunned it, like, oh, that little kid music out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, like, the reason, a lot of people attach my name to the Get Light scene because of that. Because I got the song Jason Fox song on Jackie. I got him his deal, whatever.
Oh, wow.
Through Envy. Me and Envy had a party. Well, I was doing a party with Envy.
Yeah,
and I played
shout out to Envy.
I played the record and he heard it and he was like, "Yo, what song is that?" I'm like, "You don't got that song, bro? Like, it's on
Yeah,
Jackie." He was like,
yeah.
"Nah, send me that." And I sent him the record.
Wow.
Like next week they got signed Def Jam.
Wow.
So a lot of people associate me with the Get Light music in a genre. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be at clubs and people request like, "Yo, can you play Chicken Noodle Soup? Can you play Lip Glow? Can you?"
Word.
And DJs is like,
What?
I ain't playing that. Yo, G, you play next? I'm like, yeah. All right, let G play all that.
Wow.
Really?
I'm like, y'all bugging.
Yeah, word.
We
You
got
walk
a whole
away from
follow-
that
We got a
pace.
whole crowd of people here that want to Get Light and
Facts.
Chicken Noodle Soup and all that and
Word.
Harlem Shake, and y'all
Everywhere.
don't want to play it?
They want to.
And
They
I
have
do
the
it.
'90s is.
I do it.
Word.
And you know what? It came at a time. If you're talking about 04, 05, where it's like hardcore rap was kind of dominating at that point. So you're talking about 50 Cent out at that time, Dipset out at that time, where it's
sure.
like you bopping to the club, and you know what? Some people just want to hear something like they want to dance. You know what I'm
Lil
saying?
Mama and and
Yeah.
Jason Fox, but then you had Soldier Boy, and
Right.
that kind of
Superman, that.
All that.
You know what I'm saying?
front down.
I'm gonna remix that though.
Oh,
Superman, that. What? No, but,
Yo, word.
I was bumping all that music in my Maxima, my first car back then.
Wow, he
I
said
was
the
bumping
Maxima.
96
Boy.
Maxima with 200 and
4-door
2,000
sports
miles.
car.
Boy, word the mother,
You probably had the bowl system in there too, right?
I did have the Bose,
You had the balls in there knocking in the max.
Word. So for me, my introduction to you was back when I was kind of coming to Life Camp. I used to come and visit Erica Ford every now and then at
Yeah.
York College, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
always remembered you from there. You know what I mean? And then
Right.
now I see you now, like, oh, he did all of this. So, how much of an influence has Erica had on your career in the industry and everything that you're doing now? Because I know her program was designed to kind of help a lot of the kids on the South Side
Yeah.
get it together, like Do You TV, all of them
Shout out
came,
Do You, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? All of
sure.
them came through, that Life Camp. And this is like 08, 09,
Around that
probably.
time,
yeah,
yeah.
around that time.
Yeah.
So how much of an influence does Erica have on what you're doing now?
Oh man, she's dope. She definitely showed us a different side of the game from early. You know what I'm saying? Like she definitely wanted to bring us out, all of us as teenagers, as like college kids and all that. She brought us to different offices. Like, I remember she brought me to meet
Russell?
Russell Simmons.
Yep.
We sat in his office
Wow.
for like
Word.
3-4 hours. We were
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying, and just kicking it with him. Like
Word the
and
mother.
she's seeing her press people too, like not in a bad way, but just like seeing her like push the envelope on what she wants to get done. Like with Russell, I think that time we was doing some event and he said he was gonna help her out. So she was like, "Yo, I'm coming to the office right now."
Facts.
He's like, "All right." We pulled up. He's like, "All right, make a few phone calls." She's like, "No, we're not leaving here until we get everything." And she sat there and made him call everybody he's supposed to call for her. Like I'm like, "Yo, she's a beast, bro."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But just showing us the different side of the game and just showing us the whole like giving back aspect and charity stuff and all the marches. You know what I'm saying? The young kids who die, we do a march for them on the street. It's like she definitely shows a whole different light.
Yeah.
But also gave us the opportunity to have team parties.
Yes.
Where we did in Roy Wilkins' gym all the time, and you know what I'm saying. So she gave us a lot of opportunities as well.
Yeah.
And then she gives a lot of opportunities for kids to work who are not employed at a young age, or kids who from that community who don't have an idea what they want to do. It's like, all right, look, go talk to G. We can probably pay you to hold the camera or something. We can, we can pay you to carry his crates, whatever. Like, let's figure out where we can get everybody some money.
Yeah.
So she definitely, gave everybody a push start. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Erica used to get on me, man. You need to do more. Like you're
behind
that big corporation. Like, you know what I mean? But I do what I do.
She talk that talk.
Yeah. She get on me all the time. So when she's like, it steals. You know what I mean? JOJ.
But yo, G Money, you blew my mind, man. How did you
man.
get with the Impractical Jokers, man? How did you get that
wow.
move off, man? Because you was doing some big events out there, bro. Talk about it.
You know what's crazy is I'm a fan of their show first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to watch their show before it even came out. I saw the trailer. I was like, yo, this show is about to be stupid. I gotta make sure I DVR it and all that.
Yeah.
So I was a big fan of the show, and I got opportunity to DJ for their 100 episode in the city.
Nice.
They had that, South Street Seaport in the city. Just networking. I got an email. They linked up. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? A lot of DJs be trying to front like, oh, I get paid, Cool.
Talk about it.
That event I got called for, and me being a fan and all that, and me knowing the opportunity it would have came from, it was a TV filming. They had Howie Mandel hosting it.
Yeah.
It's a 100 episode of my favorite show.
Howie Mandel.
They reached out to me and said, yo, we're not paying, but we're looking for a DJ. Do you want the opportunity? So I'm like, yeah. So I did it for free. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't talk about the free events that they do. Like a lot of DJs want
platform.
You gotta take L's, man.
a lot
You gotta
of DJs,
take
A lot of
L's.
DJs like, I don't go outside unless I get this. Like, yeah, stop lying.
But
bro.
that's a come up though.
Especially if they're not a
That's
name.
a big come up though.
Technically, that wasn't an L.
It wasn't.
That was
It wasn't an
a
L.
Wow.
It was a
But I'm
W.
just saying, like a lot of DJs be trying to talk like they don't go outside for less than 500 or 600 or 1,000. Like,
Right.
Oh, come on. fam.
Everybody do free events somewhere, man. So I just want to put it out there while we on radio, while we on the platform to let y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying go out and do a bunch of free events all the time.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's like a little. All right, cool. This one I'm gonna jump in and do this one because this is a good look. So I actually played for free for them.
That made sense.
It was a little
Made sense.
hassle. I had to go to the city, and the city's crazy, and
Parking.
and equipment, and it's hot. I'm like, but that got me.
Award was worth it.
Yeah, that got me to play for them for the Comic-Con each year. Which was out in San Diego.
That's a win.
So
That's a W.
You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed to be on that bill. This year would have made 5 years if they, the whole COVID thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you still doing it? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It's, last year was my 4th year doing it. So
Residual income.
I mean, it's dope, man. It's dope. It's dope.
Nice.
Now, being that you've been, in the game a long time, doing different things, how do you stay so humble knowing that you have, such a presence, not just in New York, but around the country when people come to you, fans and so forth? Like, how do you...
I mean, I think it stemmed from me really growing up, honestly, before DJing and before doing these big shows and before the podcast and before everything else. Like, I grew up in Queens. I'm in Southside. You know what I'm saying?
Southside, we outside.
Southside, we outside. I think me being the only child, my parents, blessed that they always give me everything I wanted. I was a good kid, so I got whatever I wanted to get. But I also grew up in the hood, so I'm in 40 projects. I'm on Sutton, I'm on Linden, I'm on 156, and not a lot of my friends, some of my friends, my peers, may not have the same opportunities I have. So I go outside with my Jordans on early, and they're like, "Yo, G." So I used to kind of cut back from wearing like some stuff, or like I have a chain on, I might tuck it in because I'm in the hood. Yeah, so I'm just like, I don't want them looking at me like, oh, he's light skinned, he tall, he think he all that. so I used to really dumb down my outfits, bro. Like I used to go to school, like I'm wearing my little dirty sneakers today because I don't want people to look like.
And then people hating.
I'm trying to make my friends feel comfortable. I don't want nobody to look, I'm above them. You know what I'm saying? So from there, it rolled over to even now. I'm doing big shows. I still come home like, yo, whatever, like.
Gentlemen in the
Ain't no big deal. You know what I'm saying?
40 was crazy. You
That's
know,
a big deal.
I'm from Rochester, so I'm from Circle 2. And I remember my mom
Shout
sent
out
me
to
to
Rochdale.
my friend. My mom sent me to summer camp in 40 projects, like 96, summer 96. And like I don't know if you're familiar with like the housing department. They had like little summer camp and
I was in there too.
Okay, maybe I saw you. My
Probably,
my other friend Desmond, he was in there too, and like it was pretty, it was pretty rough over there, like around that time in the 90s. Like, and that's it's crazy that like people say like if someone spoke to you, didn't know where you're from, they want to assume that you was from there because it had a bad reputation, But that was one of my best summers as a kid.
40. I went to PS 40. You know what I'm saying? So I was in there. Like I said, my family's from 40. I got family in 40 still right now. So I grew up there. I've always been around there. I've been hanging out there late night. Whatever. In the parks.
Shout out to Tony. Shout out to Tony's Liquors, man. Shout out to
Tony.
Serge.
Serge. Those
That's
big
the
homies.
homie.
Facts.
Word the mother.
So I grew up over there. So for me, it's like like I said, me growing up, that's what kept me humble because I see my peers. Not all of them as blessed as I was to have certain things. So it's like they might have a bike. My bike might be like I had like the fresh bike with the shiny pegs on it and all that, and they joint is like
GT Dyno.
You know what I'm saying? They joint might be stolen. I don't know, but
facts. You already know.
So
Like we do, we ride up to Green Acres and ride back.
They
on
wasn't
the
doing that
peg.
in their time. Kid, you ain't hear him?
nah, that was it.
No, we
Take the Hoopties up to Green
Go
Acres.
to Dead Man
ride
Valley and do
Nah,
a couple
they-
of stunts.
They got crazy. That's why I said some of them bikes were stolen too.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a
But
fact.
yeah, just being humble, just being around, growing up in the hood, and keeping that same mentality. You know what I'm saying? Also seeing certain DJs that I grew up with and playing with in the clubs, and we be both hot together. Like on every flyer, then like a week or so go by, his joint start to go down. And it's like damn, man. And he was talking crazy. I'm the best DJ, and then it's like, where you at now? So I try to keep cool, man, because I could be hot today, and next week it could be like,
Because back in those days, like even back in the 2000s, like those clubs was popping. Like
Yeah.
08 and like I just having attention from women, just different things. It's like you definitely have to just be humble and realize like have tunnel vision, I guess. So you're probably really good at just having tunnel vision and getting the job done and being there what you said to do.
I've seen a lot of dudes be thirsty too. Like a lot of dudes be in the parties in the clubs, and the girls is there, and dudes just like yo what up. And I'm just like, I see a lot of girls that's like curve. I'm like, okay, so
doing too much.
I can't be like him. I can't be like him.
Word.
I can't do like this guy. He talk too much. I can't do that.
Yeah.
He's doing that.
Yeah.
All right, let me just chill, because you know what I'm saying.
Smart
learn
man.
your life lessons.
Smart
Yeah,
man.
Those are your life. I call those man moments a lot of times when you get to those situations where you learn how to navigate life,
Right.
but you learn by watching a lot of times or just going through a lot of times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Observing and seeing what's going on. That's dope. I call those man moments, man. We all had them. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Where
a
you
fact.
just learn something. You like like you just said. You learn from living where you at. Like I said, some of your people may not be as well off, so let me dumb it down. You could take that with the rest of your life,
Yeah.
wherever you go. Let me just pay attention to what I'm doing and dumb it down maybe just a little bit. That's a man moment right there.
Also, my parents too. Like they be on me, man. Even now, like they might be tuning in right now. Let me see.
Shout out to
I got a
Mama
message.
Love.
Shout out to
Papa
Mom and
Love.
Dad.
Word up,
Let me
man.
see.
For real. Word
Like
to mother.
my mom's are possibly tuning in on my lives and on my podcasts and radio shows,
That's
and
what's up.
That's love, man.
so like
Support system.
so like right now they listening right now. If I say something crazy, they'll text me right now.
Wow.
Yo, you shouldn't say it on the radio. Everybody gonna be you shouldn't say this. You know what I'm saying?
I love that though.
Media
So-
training from home. That's
so,
crazy.
So they don't play.
Code of conduct.
So I could even try to get crazy, be like, "Yo, what up?" They be like, "Yeah, no,
Nah,
no.
don't do that.
I love that.
Heard the interview yesterday. You sound crazy. Don't ever
Word.
tweet it.
That's
So
a great support
They
system.
keep me on my toes. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. That's
I
what's
love
up.
that.
That's good. Support systems is real, man.
100%.
That's definitely needed, man, because a lot of people don't have that, man, and they groomed you to be a great young man, man. I'm
appreciate it.
I'm happy to hear this story, man. But
Nah,
let's
look.
continue, man.
Now I just want to get into because I'm on Instagram as well, and I do see a lot of people freestyle on your beats and so forth. You becoming a producer, what acts did you? I mean, what artists did you work with that you produced music for?
Nobody that's like crazy like Drake and like that yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping
said
it buck.
like Drake.
You know,
Shoot for the
shoot
stars.
For the we ain't there yet, but he played a few of my songs that we did like throwback joints. As of recently, I haven't put nothing out. I hadn't put no records out like that in a while. I've been working on producing and just getting my catalog up. You know what I'm saying? Because now as early as of this quarantine time. You know what I'm saying? I took time out to learn how to produce myself in the crib. So now I've been that's where the whole idea came from. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm learning how to produce a little bit on my own now. So let me try one beat, let me try 2 beats, and I'm gonna try a Freestyle Friday joint and try to see who responds. I'm gonna do 1 week, and I'm gonna see what happens. So I put 1 beat up. I'm like, yo, I'm looking for artists to just freestyle the beat. What's up?
And you're going to get a ton of people.
Yeah, so first week happened, it went pretty good. I'm like, all right, so next beat, cook another beat up. Boom.
Yeah.
Played it, yo, week 2, what's up? Who back rocking with us?
Nice.
They came back. I'm like, okay.
And the beat that you one of the beats, I think you took it from Onyx Last Days.
Last Days,
When I heard that, I was like, yo, this joint, how did he mix this? Like, it was crazy.
sure.
Like,
Dope.
you know, when I heard I believe Kaya Baby, she freestyled on it.
Baby.
Shout out to Kaya.
Now, have you guys, like, in the past too, because I haven't been following her too long, but have you guys been like, did you ever DJ for her, like going roll with her?
I mean, that's my first cousin. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if everybody
wow.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kaya my first cousin, like blood cousin. That's my pop's brother. That's his daughter. So
Okay.
you know,
Nice.
yeah. So I do DJ for her. I mean, we never like sat down and was like, yo, you my DJ? But it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? We fam, so, you know, it kind of go like, she'll get a show, and like, usually, she's crazy. Like, usually she'll text me after I already seen the post online. Like, she'll put a flyer up, yo, I'm performing here 2 weeks, and I'm like, I like it. I wait for the text.
And then you there.
A week later, yo, G, I'm about to hit you. Yo, we got a show. You free to DJ? I'm like, yeah, I already saw the flyer. I'm there.
Nice. That's what's
So
up.
I'm not like her
Official
DJ,
but I do her
Family.
show, so it might as well be. You know what I'm saying? Like
No
we
question.
did SOBs, and we did we did
Nice.
Hammerstein Ballroom a couple years ago. We did
Nice.
So yeah, like whenever she got a show, if she needs somebody to come play, I pop up and
Nice.
I play her set for her. No lie.
Nice. Now, most producers, they have a favorite producer that inspires them to make music, and sometimes we tend to emulate their style. Who do you have a favorite producer, like a sound that you like, or it's just off of your field?
I mean, Swizzy's my guy.
Swizz? Shout
my
out
guy.
to Swizz.
shout out to
Word.
Swizz.
I love Swizzy's energy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I love his ad libs on the records.
Yeah.
And then I think I always say his name first because like his energy, his beats no one, and then he's on certain records. Like he's not like a rapper where he's on, and that's kind of like what I want to do. I don't really want to rap, but I want to put certain records out that make sense. I might jump on it just for a little,
hook.
yo, let's go, and
Yeah.
then put like a little 4-bar in it, and then let somebody else kill it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
That's the most important thing.
and
the
that's
crowd
kind of
participation.
what Swiss does. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Or like Khaled or like Diddy.
Yes.
I don't want to be on every song and be on every video,
Yeah.
but I want to put the idea together
Uh-huh.
because I know how it's supposed to sound,
No
and like
question.
I might jump on certain ones if I feel.
Well, Swiss was a DJ at one point.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, he comes from that era of producer where the producer was making themselves known by not jumping on the record, but like you said,
Going low.
sound bites. Around the time Neptunes was doing the same thing. Not
Pharrell
as
too,
Pharrell.
She's another one.
There's another one.
Yeah.
So, in the production game, we all know that as our swordsman, we call us a swordsman. You know, we fight with that.
Mhm.
What is your weapon of choice as far as production is concerned? Do you have like what do you like to use?
Okay. I mean, you know, like I said, as of quarantine time,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
you know, most DJs use Serato when we DJ.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they recently put a program out called Serato Studio.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Official.
I bought that joint. It's pretty easy to use. So during quarantine, I was just locked in. Like I made sure I try to do 1 or 2 beats a week.
Same here.
At least I have to put something out, whether it's for Freestyle Friday or not. I do 1 or 2 a week.
Yeah.
I just got to make something happen. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I'll be using that.
Serato Studio is the truth. I got that plug in too, man.
it's pretty dope.
Yeah, it make shopping so easy. and
Yeah.
you find the points that you can use. You could just go bananas with it. Like your imagination go through the roof, man. A lot of people don't know about it, man.
Yeah.
Pop, myself, we make music as well.
I just found out.
What? Oh,
I said I just found out about it right now.
Serato
it's
Studio.
dope.
Yeah, y'all told me about it.
Oh yeah, man. That's a nice piece of equipment to have or program to have. You know what I mean? Word.
So when you in the so when you're in the lab, right? So I have a few friends that produce music as well. Do you use like, how like you use colors in the room like to spark
Oh,
thinking?
like with the ideas and all that?
Yeah, like pink, blue. Colors got feelings.
Oh, wow, you go.
He said colors got feelings.
Color got feeling that.
Feelings.
Nah, yeah. I mean, I kind of go off of right now so far. I kind of just go off of an idea that I might have that day, or a lot of samples right now. You know, being a DJ, you hear a lot of records, so it's like, yo, this part of the song right here would be dope. I could just loop this part, and cut this part. So I could be DJing a event, and I'll come home that day and just be like, yo, that's our song I heard earlier. I'm taking that part and then I'm cutting it. Or I just turn the computer on and I just go through like a bunch of just sounds until something kind of click. Like, you know what I'm saying? As DJs, you know, like JLJ testified, like
shout out to JLJ.
Certain sounds just click. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know, move the crowd.
Yeah, you know, move the crowd, but and then like, you know, just you know what sounds good. So I might go down a bunch of snares just to hit the snares real quick. Like
that's most important.
Like, all right, no, not find the right snare. Okay, not the snare. I might find a certain bass line. Like, all right, or it's a certain sample. And but until then, I might search the whole day and don't find nothing and close the laptop.
Happens.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
happens.
Not today.
All the time.
Tomorrow, not today either. No,
Word. All
and
the
then,
time.
Like, be that day, like just
Get up hungry.
Fire. Word.
So yeah, no lights, no nothing that set the mood or candles or nothing like that. For me
You can
personally.
lift this oil.
No. For me, not yet. You know what I'm saying? I did want to do something where I go like somewhere by myself, or you know, go with a team to like a weekend getaway. We go to like a room or something, just kind of just vibe for the weekend.
It puts you in a different space.
Yeah,
It puts you
I
in a
do want
different
to try that
place.
one day, but I feel like I'm still early in producing game. I'm not really, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really, you know, I'm more of a, I guess, veteran in the DJ world. Producer, I feel like I'm still rookie. I'm on first year, rookie
good.
season.
But it's the
So
fun.
good.
It's the fun
It's
part
the
of
fun
it, though.
part.
And then it's like the thrillers in the hunt when it comes to that. Sometimes the thrillers in the hunt for finding that sample,
Yeah.
that perfect snare, that perfect drum. And not for nothing, Diddy did that with some of his producers. He had took them all to the Bahamas, and they started producing
I heard
all
about
kind of
about
joints
that.
after that.
Speaking of samples, shout out to the heartbeat in the background. I don't know where that's coming from, but
For me over here,
oh my God! Shout out to Pop. I'm like, yo, what the hell? I'm like, yo, what are we on? Like, you know what I mean?
My bad.
Word, man. But
man.
outside of like music and stuff like that, is there anything else that you ventured off into? And the reason why I asked you that, and shout out to my brother Ali Vegas, man. Food tasting.
Oh,
Is that something that you ventured off into at one point in time?
I hate it, man. I hate it.
You hated it?
I hate it.
Oh, okay.
Nah. Actually, I'm doing a YouTube show called Picky Eater.
Tremendous.
Yeah. So we have actually filmed some yesterday too in the city. I was trying to film season 3 right now.
Nice.
So
That's what's up.
I'm a picky eater. I don't like too much different type of, you know.
A word.
I kind of stick to my guns. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it type thing. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I kind of know what I want everywhere I go in a restaurant. I know it already my order. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I don't try different stuff. I don't like everything for me is kind of plain Jane.
Wow.
I don't like onions and pickles and
Word.
lettuce.
Oh,
So
no.
I'm
Sound like my son. Ooh.
Wow.
yeah.
So, what type of cuisine do you usually gravitate towards?
I like pasta. I like, you know, mac and cheese. You know, I can eat chicken, fish, shrimp. I eat, you know what I'm saying? I eat some stuff, but
No vegetables, please.
no, but
No cabbage, no
eat-
mixed vegetables.
you know, it's crazy, and people give me a lot of slack about this, and they get pretty upset. You know, but I don't like collard greens,
Wow.
and I
the
don't
first time I
and I don't like watermelons because that's
Whoa!
that's
Wait a minute, though. Wait a minute. They're trying to revoke your card, kid. They're trying to revoke your card.
You don't eat pork neither, right?
yeah.
Stop for long.
Now,
Word.
if he say,
I
if
eat-
he
I
say
eat-
macaroni and cheese, then I'd be like,
Well,
dude,
we gotta say
I
what's
see
your
a card.
what's your background culturally?
My parents are from here. You know, both from born here. Grandparents is from the South. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm not like mixed with Spanish or Jamaican.
Okay, so no collard. So because we say no collard greens, I'm sitting there like, I don't know, my friend from Alabama.
Because I'm black, so you
Yeah.
probably you probably
I mean,
expect
I
me-
would expect the watermelon, but the collard greens.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
ooh.
picky, man.
It
Like,
depends on cook it.
I mean, I heard my mom's collard greens is the best. I don't like it, but
Said I heard.
They said I heard, boy.
That's what everybody tell me. They're like, your mom's is crazy, bro. You gotta try this. I'm like, nah, I'm good. But nah, yeah, you know, I started the show actually from Queens Flip. Gave me the idea.
Okay.
You know, we were doing a podcast, and he was just like, yo, like, the YouTube channel was there. You're not using your channel. You got subscribers, bro. Like, use your YouTube channel. I don't know what's going on. You can montage. You can like
Shout out to Flip for
put
inspiring.
something up.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, bro, I don't know what to do. I'm not crazy. Like, I'm not gonna do no wild stunts and all that.
Yeah.
Like, yo,
No, it's not you.
like, yo, like, figure out what you can do. Like, you're a picky eater. Once you go try some food and just record
Wow.
it. I was like, okay.
The assist. Shout out to Flip for the assist.
So
Word.
you know, we started that a couple years ago. Where I just go to restaurants and I just try food or whatever it is.
Flagrant. They be like this. Wait a minute. Do you like this? He be like,
Yeah, it'd be tough. It'd be tough,
Boy.
man.
I'm definitely subscribing to that because you know it's funny. Like even rappers have like shows. So you like China Mac has Mac Eats and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
your show is definitely a different perspective because it's
Yeah.
not it's a biased perspective of your own personal taste, which
Yeah.
which is pretty cool because you're like, all right, that's too hot, or that has mayonnaise on it, or this something like that.
Yeah, most of the food shows I see on TV, they're pretty dope shows too. But they like most of the food.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
me, I hate most of the food.
Oh.
So it's like it's total opposite.
Okay,
Like
okay.
you might see me trying food that everyone in the room might like, and it's like
Yeah.
the best meal of the restaurant, and I'm like gagging over the table
Yeah,
and going
wow.
crazy. So it's a little twist to it. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
So
okay.
what's the one thing that's off limits when it comes to that? Like you like, nah, I'm not doing it.
I mean, we shooting the show, so I can't really.
You can't
can't
give it
really-
away. You can't give it away.
No. I mean, as far as I can't.
Like an ingredient.
I can't say no. I was like, we shooting. I just go for it.
Oh,
I try.
It's on the spot.
okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Wow.
I know a lot of shows are staged and people set
Yeah,
things up.
yeah.
But
You keep it a Honda.
this show is really like my boy shout out man Space Ghost. Space Ghost is like the producer of the show.
Okay.
So when he films
yeah,
it
okay.
and what he does is, he picks the restaurant and picks the meal. I just show up.
Wow.
So a lot of times he'll text me an address, say meet me here, and I just pull up and I'm like, I'll sit
that's
down at
dope.
the table and he'd be like,
Yeah. Hey,
and I'm like, yo, what you got? He's like, don't worry.
Oh,
That's real TV.
So yeah, so you get my genuine response. Like he's
Yeah.
willing to play out in front of me. I'm just like, yo,
that's
what
the best. Nah.
So let me ask.
Dope.
When they do that, like first of all, is there anything you're allergic to that you can't or don't eat?
Not that I know of.
Because I was about to say when they do that, like put a plate in front of you, God forbid you eat something that might have you go crazy.
Nothing yet. I'm not allergic to anything yet. I don't know. Hopefully, I don't find out.
Doing that swine.
Word. Shout out to
I
Nori.
eat pork. I eat bacon and pork chops.
Hondo.
Oh yeah, you Southern Southern. My friend from Tennessee. You
Jay,
like,
we're in here with a bunch of 85ers, Jay.
Listen,
Listen,
B.
now,
Listen.
What's
What
today's
the pig
match,
did to
buddy?
me.
he said 85. Yeah. But I'm gonna pull your South Side card. I have to do it.
Go ahead.
And Zah, you know very firsthand what I'm about to say. What restaurant? Do you like New York Fried?
now hold on. Before you answer
That's
that,
right.
Queens.
that ain't the
On Farmers?
South Side.
That's
First
Queens.
of all,
South Side.
that ain't the South
So the
Side.
farmers.
That's
the
yeah.
one on Farmers.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me, Farmers.
Okay,
Border
I
of
mean,
South
yeah,
Side.
but we from Queens. We know what we're talking about.
Yeah,
Here.
exactly.
I
So,
got you. They chicken's pretty good.
Yes.
all right, cool. You got your card.
They go like,
Three
oh,
in the
thank you. All right.
3 in the morning, we in there.
Oh,
like,
it's
well,
a fact.
The wing special.
They
But-
fry that and crack.
But let me tell y'all something about me, and I have no shame in my game.
Uh-huh.
Growing up, I used to only eat the skin of the chicken.
That's it.
That's it.
That's
Yeah,
the best
what?
part.
No
Just the
chicken.
skin.
That's the best. That's the best part.
That's not. I have no. This is me. I'm being real. Probably up to a couple of years ago.
Yo, when you hit your 40s,
When
bro.
you go to states like
Boy.
Mississippi, Alabama,
Chop his head off.
Don't do that in your 40s, bro. I'm
I
telling
used
you.
to get in trouble for
Mississippi,
not-
Alabama, they sell chicken skins in bags.
Oh, see, I was going crazy out there.
like
with that.
potato chips. Type.
I used to eat pork grinds back in the days.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
look.
yeah.
I ain't no pork rinds.
How did your parents handle that?
I didn't eat
So my
that.
mom's is picky too.
Okay.
Okay.
So she understands. So she let me get the pass. She's like, yo, no, nobody got
Man, I
Yo.
used to get in trouble for I was quote unquote not knowing how to eat chicken back then.
Yeah. Nah, it was bad, man.
Like,
It just,
how do you say that?
I think my mom's being a picky eater. She let me slide, and what she should do is like even Thanksgiving, she would like if we go to somebody else's crib, she used to pack like a separate meal for me in the bag.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah,
Oh,
like,
God.
like we'll bring food for the people, and we're like, all right, that's G's food on the side.
Wow.
Love for mom, dude.
you
That's
might-
what I'm
shout out to
talking
mom.
about.
So y'all are very picky
Well,
about
he only
potato
eats-
salad.
Yeah, you can't eat everybody potato
I
salad.
don't eat potato salad. I eat macaroni salad, but only hers.
I'm at
Wow.
I gotta question your card now.
Only-
You get a little X in the corner, man. That potato salad is
Yeah.
that's a winner. Right
Shout out to Rockaway Fish House.
Shout out with the jumbo
Not
plates.
no more.
No more.
Not no
1 in the morning.
trash.
Oh, why y'all talking about Rockaway Fish like that? They did get bad though because they lost the
Rockaway, that's Rockaway Rude Boy House now.
It's always been. What are you talking about? Where you been?
I think I taste curry in my fried chicken.
Oh, God, man.
Yo, y'all off the-
man. You ain't gonna be talking about
Some cinnamon in my mac and cheese.
Not on my
I
watch.
had some
Word,
jerk
man.
ribs though. Shout out to the jerk ribs. You know
Yeah.
Official.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, he
Got
look
cheap
like-
with the mac.
Eat some time with the macaroni and cheese.
I
You know.
keep it 100 though. That's the one place where I can get a bunch of oxtails and not get like 5. The Jamaicans give me like 5. You know what I'm saying? I can go in there and get a whole plate.
A
Full.
whole
Just
bone.
tell them you don't want no cabbage and substitute it for more.
I love cabbage. I love cabbage though. I love cabbage.
It's gonna be a bunch of. There's gonna be a bunch of rude boys waiting for you outside. Like, we
You got
heard you,
you-
man.
This is a mark for death.
Get Steven Seagal.
And Zah, you right about them oxtails too, because last time, sometimes you eat oxtails, man, it'd be like it's like a bone marrow transplant. Like it's just straight bone and fat. Like, I'm like, yo, I ain't paying $10 for this.
Yeah.
So, G, what's your biggest accomplishment thus far, man, in the entertainment industry?
Man, oh man, the biggest one so far. It's pretty tough. I mean, the Practical Jokers is up there for me.
Okay.
You know, I think that's pretty up there.
Practical
I feel like
Jokers.
it's a couple other joints.
Nah, that's the first one that came to mind. So,
That's
yeah,
the first one
that's
that came to mind.
that
Probably the
breaks
biggest
you
one.
through. That breaks through a lot of different barriers. You know what I mean?
I mean, also too, I got an opportunity to DJ for LL Cool J.
Shout out to LL.
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Wow.
Queens.
I play for a lot of his family events and all that. You know what I'm saying?
word.
So, I think those two are pretty up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they reached out for me to come play at their crib, and I was like,
Wow.
okay, like this is you know what I'm
Shout
saying?
out to Bimmy. Shout out to L, man.
Shout out to
Word,
Bimmy,
man.
sure, yeah,
For real,
sure.
man. So, damn, I lost my train of thought. Speaking of LL, what's your thoughts on him doing a versus battle? Who do you think can L do a versus battle with anybody in the industry right
We
now?
were talking about this the other day too in the crib.
Let's go.
I don't know, man. He got a, you know,
Extensive.
I got one, but I want to hear what G gonna
it
say.
has to make sense, of course. Somebody that's been in the game just as long as him, I feel like.
Wow.
I heard someone mention Drake the other day.
That's what I was about to
okay.
say.
I heard someone mention.
I was about to say that.
I don't know.
Florida on L wins.
They both their catalogs are, well, I ain't gonna say
No.
similar, but their topics are
Because the
similar.
females and all
Female driven
that.
music.
I get that.
One sing, one don't.
Cup full
He
of
gets-
rose.
Drake,
Is in my
Oh,
old phone.
okay, yeah.
Call him and go home. Come on, son.
Yo, he-
No.
We
but
won't
you-
be over there crying. I ain't gonna front. I'll be listening to the joint though, but I won't be here like this. When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall.
Yeah.
Come on, we gotta.
I think he gotta get somebody. I mean, I don't know who can.
Only person.
I'm sorry. I think he could compete against
we
Jay,
know-
but a lot of people don't
Jay,
want to
we know
hear
the
that.
answer.
Yeah.
We know the answer who he should be battling, but it's not
Who?
going to happen.
Who?
Jay-Z.
Nah.
Jay?
It's not going to happen.
Nah, man.
Participating in that.
And G is a DJ. See, I ain't gonna put G in no position to say nothing he shouldn't say. But I'll say it. Nah, Jay-Z, nobody's beating Jay in a battle. I'm sorry. Them
He's
Queens all day.
Except Drake.
He's a hidden character that nobody can get to.
Oh,
Drake.
What's up, Drake? Drake is beating Jay in the battle.
Drake? Beating Jay-Z? Never.
Hit for hit.
Kanye is
Come on now.
It'll be good.
Hit for hit.
It'll be good. It'll be good. But nah,
It's
Jay
like
got
you're trying
too
to
much.
compare
Yeah.
Four Loco to Champagne.
Kanye beat him in the back.
Shout out to
No, Jay-Z is off limits. So I'll just leave. I won't even say
He's
Jay
not going to
name.
participate.
He's not even coming out the house
He
for it.
ain't gonna do it. but-
Nah.
I mean, my initial thought was somebody like Big Daddy Kane or somebody like that from that time, but that don't make sense either though. That's too
It's too
a
tight.
little
Too
further
tight
back.
of a career.
And
for
then-
So
Jay
y'all
to
feel
get.
he's above a battle? Like,
I think who?
Yeah.
Who?
Jay-Z,
Jay?
yeah.
Yeah, nobody's touching Jay's cat. He's come on, man. You see
Head
what he's
down.
doing. He with the
Yeah.
NFL
Too
trying to
much
do other
pop.
things. Jay is like Michael Jackson to rap right now, man. And you
Somebody
know,
calling me, I'll be back.
I will say that. I'll say
I don't
that.
know.
Michael Jackson.
That'd be
Nobody.
tough though. I think with Jay, you know, rest in peace, Big. If Big was still alive, now Big and Jay would be classic battle.
I ain't gonna hold you,
Because
man.
Big will have more bodies of work too.
Right now, he would have more work. So
Yeah.
now it'll be like, all right. And Jay
I
wants
ain't
to go
gonna
to that.
front.
That's Brooklyn and Brooklyn.
Nah, I ain't gonna front though. Even with Big's
But
old
right now,
catalog,
and Mike is still.
cause me and Ali did that on the Oddcast, and yeah, he had Big. I had took Jay, and Big's catalog just crushed everything that I played from Jay-Z. Like just the Sonics alone. Like if you go to Life After Death, now we ain't even talking about the Ready to Die. Like it's that whole Ready to Die catalog is killing anybody. Those two bodies of work will kill anything right now, man. Just sonically, the sounds like.
Illmatic could beat that.
No. We were struggling with Do or Die. AZ Do or Die versus
Yeah,
Illmatic.
yeah.
We were struggling with that.
That's
That was
y'all
a hard
struggling
battle.
with that.
Yeah.
Illmatic-
Y'all-
Yeah.
That's y'all that was struggling.
Yeah.
But I would
Right.
say with LL Cool J, it would have to be. It couldn't even be Eris because there's nobody really right now besides, like I said, Jay-Z, it would have to be an album. Like, it would have to be album for album. Like, it would have to be like Mr. Smith versus whatever album. Like, I mean, we have
I don't
to
know
pick
the battle.
albums.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
I put the purple tape against Ready to Die.
Oh man,
Oh.
let's get back to the interview, please.
Oh.
Like,
This microphone.
let's cut his microphone off. He's talking about purple tapes.
Yo.
Word, man. Go ahead, Daz.
No, I was just saying, like, I just feel, LL Cool J is. I'm not gonna say he's untouchable compared to this, but who's talking about 3 decades of work?
The GOAT.
I wouldn't that's
That's his nickname. The GOAT.
Yeah, that's what they call him.
that's what they I could say so. I think longevity wise is. That's why I say I'm into boxing, so I would say he's like the Roberto Duran of rap.
Shout out to Dan.
Maybe it felt like he stayed a little too.
Wow. There we go. But G, so what's outside of the show that you're doing, the cooking, the tasting show? What's next for G Money?
I mean, you got the podcast going as well right now. You
Shout
know
out
what
to
I'm
Queens
saying?
Flip.
Me and Queens Flip. So we got that going right now. What's next? I mean, right now I'm trying to I feel like I'm in a transitional stage right now. You know what I'm saying? I've been DJing for about 20 years now.
Wow.
Time flying.
I still love the art of DJing, but I'm transitioning into more of a, not more of a, but a little bit more of a producer, a little bit more of a podcaster, content creator. And then, I think I want to DJ only when the events are like the Comic-Con stuff, or you know what I'm saying, like not to be on Hollywood type of time.
Nah.
Like I still do my gigs, I still do my stuff, but I really want to get to a point where it's like I'm doing a podcast, I'm doing music, I'm doing shows here, I got an event.
You always have something lined up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like as far as DJing, I want to be doing stuff where like
Big events.
like concert stuff, or like celebrity events. Like I'm kind of over all of the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting tired of carrying equipment. I'm getting tired of just being there 5-6 hours and all the baby showers and all this other stuff. Like,
you put your
Money
work
not
in,
the
though.
hood no more. Come on,
I'm still there. I'm still around.
Henny and the baby.
He put his work in, though.
Yo,
That's
I'll bring the
pretty-
equipment for you. Come on,
All right, well,
man.
if you go to
Let me ask you a
that.
question. with the state of hip hop the way it is now, like the DJ seems to be lost, at least in my opinion. Like you don't see too many rappers, anybody. Shout out to my DJ. Like it just seems to be lost in the game. Like,
Yeah.
you think you agree or?
Yeah, I mean, social media is like the DJs now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
facts.
you can plug up a TikTok app and let that play, and kids will be happy. Or you know what I'm saying? You can.
Who's
you can,
next?
That's a
Yeah. You go on Instagram and play whatever songs they dance to or going crazy to, and it's like that was the hot songs, and then like we're kind of forced to go and play those sets when we out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying I'm venturing off to more of a
Something
content creator. I still love DJ. I'll still be forever DJing.
Yeah.
But I see where it's going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So speaking of the podcasting, man, y'all podcast is tremendous, by the way, man.
Thank you.
Y'all are hilarious, man.
Appreciate it.
So, do y'all prep y'all guests before they get on? Cause y'all be going in, kid, especially Flip. Like y'all go in,
Not
putting
really.
dudes on the spots.
I mean, some of the guests seen our past shows, so they may know what to
They
get
know.
into.
Yeah.
Or other than that, like not really. Nah.
Oh, okay.
Like
People speak on that couch looking crazy.
yeah, they sit there, but they know, like it was a time period where we were doing the show. And I was telling guests like, yo, listen, whatever you saying on the show, just make sure that
Yeah.
you can say it, because we don't want to go back and have to edit the show and take
Yeah.
this part out, and it's mad
Yeah.
extra work. So other than that, we didn't really prep them. And there's been times where we do shows and me and Flip don't even speak before the show, and we just pull up and it's like, yo, who we got today? All right, cool.
Wow.
All right, so he did this. All right, cool, let's go. And then just cameras on. Let's keep it like roll like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So-
I ain't gonna front. When y'all had Lance and them up there, I was like, yeah, this gonna be interesting.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
Lance and them was giving nothing.
They ain't giving nothing up, yeah.
Yeah, so that's my guy, man. Shout out to Lance, man.
Yeah,
I'm
shout
trying
out
to
to
get him
him.
to come up here, man, and chop
I
it
just
up,
played for
man.
the event too. They had an
Yeah.
event, the Black Lives Matter.
Yeah,
joint.
the other day.
Pretty dope.
Yeah, I missed out on it, man. I was supposed to come, but this Rona, man, got me all pinoid.
Yeah,
I might have to
yeah.
quarantine 14 days from here. Right, Pop? But,
Yeah, man. Listen. Come on, man.
Come on.
Nah, man. That's just, Des, what else you got, man, before we wrap it up and get into the other parts of the show?
So we were talking about you being a podcaster too. Like, is there like because you and Flip have two different personalities.
Oh yeah.
So even when in the middle of chaos, how do you stay calm? Because I see some things. I mean, I've seen some people fight, some people different things.
yeah.
And how do you just stay like just zoned out?
I don't know, man. I just be chilling, bro. I just be chilling. Nah, but
He not. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I think that I mean, one, I knew Flip for a long time. Like me and him, been rocking since like around the time to Get Light and all that stuff like that. So that's I know him.
Look at my
I gotta hear the music.
my sidekick.
Yeah, exactly. So
I gotta hear the raps.
Yeah. So me and him been rocking since then. So I know, what I'm saying. I've been around crazy Flip, and I've been around situations, and it's like, oh man. So I'm kind of like his I can't think of the word, but I'm his balance. You know what I'm saying?
Balance, yin and yang,
Yin and yang. So when
Nigga be cool. Nigga be cool.
Be cool, man. So when something going on crazy, I'm kind of just like, oh man, all right, here we go again. All right, let me just make sure he's good. All right, I'm just kind of looking to make sure my laptop is good. I'm like, all right, we good over here.
Nobody throwing nothing, right? No water.
All right, we good. All right, cool. But yeah, I mean, I've been around crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then the second half of it, I think, me growing up in the hood, me doing the hood parties and all that, and being around. I've been around situations before where it's like, I'm DJing just like. Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
Wrap up, okay. Oh,
Word.
Look.
Facts.
Put the yeah.
Word. Nah, ain't all of that. He just grabbing it like, yo, going.
Crisis intervention at its
You know what I'm
best.
saying?
Word.
Speakers falling, you got to speaker.
Boy.
Yeah. So I've been around that million of times. So now we in a situation, I'm kind of like, all right. And then, like my parents too, my pops, you know what I'm saying? He definitely raised me on something like, yo, look, when you're doing these parties, make sure you walk in the building. Always know the exit sign is that. Always know that.
They gave you a good
moments,
foundation.
man.
Yeah, they gave you a good foundation, man.
So,
that's a jewel for parents, man.
I've been in a lot of events where I'm DJing parties, house parties, and holes in the wall
How it
spots.
gets down. We know.
I'm DJing. I see something like, boop. I go right to the door. Boom. Mom said, "Yo, what's it?" I'm in the car already.
Shout out to the owl.
I'm already gone.
Word. Jay, you remember the owl, right? Oh God.
I was there that night. I
You
was
was
there.
there? Wow.
I jumped over the ball. I cleared
Boy.
it. I jumped it like the Olympics. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Word up,
Kid I
man.
knew got murdered up there. That
Yeah,
night.
and rest in peace to Manhattan Proper, man. It's now a hair salon.
So I don't,
Not even a salon, a hair product store.
so they talking about these 90s stories. I don't even.
Don't worry, kid. You missed some good times, kid.
I've been in Manhattan. I've been there once.
You been to Proper?
I've been there once.
How? Like,
I've been there once.
All right, one time.
I've been there once.
Yeah, all right, so that had to be recently, like a couple years before they closed.
You know
G
what's
Money
crazy?
in the swerve. What up, the swerve?
Word too. You know what's crazy? My first time seeing Serato, well, it was called Scratch Live back then. My first time was in the Manhattan
In the Proper?
I remember that because I would think I was probably like maybe like 17, 18. I don't know, but
Boy.
my parents got me in there somehow. I don't know. how.
Oh, shit.
We walked in there and I don't know who. I seen a dude DJ. I don't know who it was. I wish I knew. I shout him out, but
DJing back then, man.
somebody was DJing the Proper, and they had two black vinyl on the turntables. And I'm in the crowd. I think it was a comedy show or something they had there. I don't know.
Yes,
I'm in
it
there
was
chilling.
comedy nights. Yep.
You know, as a DJ, when you in a room, you always look at the turntable, see what they got. You like, you know what I'm saying? You working with. So I'm like, oh yeah. Looking like, oh yeah. I'm like, yo, what he? I'm like, hold on.
What he rocking with though?
I said, yo, I've been here for a couple hours and I see the same two records.
He ain't switched
He
nothing.
ain't switched a record yet. So I'm like, how is it impossible?
Yeah.
How you do that?
Damn.
I had to go to him like, yeah, what you? He's like, oh yeah, it's a program. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh nah, it's all.
But G, you had it early too though, because Preem said he saw you DJing on it. at
Yeah,
one
but
spot.
I waited though. But that's the first dude I seen with it though at the Proper. But I waited because I'm like, yo, I heard that sometimes the laptop shut down or freezes or program active. So I didn't buy it.
Yeah, the
first.
first stages it was kind
Yeah,
of.
so I said I'll wait. I didn't want to get it right away. I'm like, I can't be doing a party and my drink just zoop.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah. So I think
Feeling.
when I first bought it, I was still bringing my crates out with me.
Oh, yeah,
So I burned the turntables with the laptop, with the Serato, with my crates, and my CD book with the CD turntable on the side. I was like,
Just in case.
no chances, bro.
Wow.
If anything goes off, I'm putting the CD in. I'm ready.
No doubt. No doubt.
No music.
Word.
You ready?
Word. That's good.
So is and you being a veteran DJ, do you think that all DJs, people who are starting to DJ, should learn on wax first, or or does it matter about like
good question.
using Apple software and the
Serato.
new way Serato and stuff
Yeah,
like that?
yeah.
Do you feel like DJ should learn first on vinyl to appreciate the art form, or or does it matter?
No, that's a good question. People ask me this all the time too. At first, I was saying start with the vinyl first and then go the new way, but I feel like if you just learn the basics of DJing first, get the basics down pat, how to count the beats, how to mix the song, how to blend the songs. You can use whatever you got to use. If it's a phone, if it's a controller, I feel like just learn first. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually, of course, you gotta touch turntables at least. You gotta learn that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when you playing ball, like go back to the sports and all that.
Yeah.
You playing ball, you can't just get in the league and not know who MJ is or
Facts.
who you know Larry Bird is. You got, you know what I'm saying?
And shout out to J. Cole trying to get through.
Make the league.
You know what I mean?
What
Making
you,
the
what you
league.
trying to do?
He
I ain't-
trying,
trying to
oh
make
yeah,
the-
he
yeah.
trying
Kinda
out.
nice, man.
He trying to get a tryout. The Pistons is ready to give him a tryout right now.
No.
Just because
Yo,
of
G
his
Money,
name.
like I could get
He
on.
called- he
If
called-
he get on, I
Word.
could
He
Y'all
called
see-
Master
y'all see
P.
him play?
Yeah, he called Master. He's all right, man. He's
nice.
all right.
Nah, I heard he ball though. I
Yeah,
heard
he ball.
I heard he
Yeah,
ball.
him and Dennis Smith Jr. is real close. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay,
you
so
know,
he probably-
He's NBA
Yeah.
nice though. You think?
nah.
He's 32-year-old.
Remember, he
knees
went
are
to
working
St.
still.
John's. He went to St. John's and my man
Facts.
Showtime. Shout out to Showtime, man.
Daryl.
Showtime, yeah,
Let's
Daryl
go.
Showtime. He down south now.
Okay.
You know, I'll be ready to hit show. Like, yo, was he really that good, man? Because if that's the case, show should be in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
yeah, I heard Cole was a ball though.
yeah,
He be playing with them up in the city with James Harden. And
yeah,
them,
Lifetime and Lifetime Fitness.
Yeah.
Word.
He got the
Yeah.
link for that.
That's
though.
crazy. I
Yeah.
heard about Lifetime Fitness when at my job. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
Everybody
Lifetime
plays
They
ball
Fitness
don't
in
let
the
is-
division.
everybody in.
No,
there.
they don't let everybody in
My
there because
company
all the
pays for
celebs.
all that. Like they do corporate basketball and stuff.
Yeah,
there.
all the celebs go there to work out.
Cole trying
That's-
to be like Master P, huh? He trying
Yeah,
to get him in there
exactly.
Real quick and just
He said
Get a
I reached-
jersey.
he reached out to P to ask him, like, yo, how, you know, what did you do? And P was like, look, I came up through the route. Like, I went to college. I was a high school star.
I
Like,
just watched this.
I played, yeah. P
He
been
was-
through the
he was-
ranks.
He was nice.
Yeah, P was nice. P Miller. Word to mother, man.
That's dope, Cole. I
Yeah.
mean, if you know, why
Listen,
not? Why
yeah.
not, man? I feel like if you in a, you know, if you living and breathing, man, you want to try something out, try it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
a fact. Why you
That's-
still can?
That's
still
marketing
can.
for. That's a marketing scheme for the Pistons, though, because they already made the jersey for him and everything.
like
Like,
time, you know,
word.
What?
Yes.
for them, they're like, yeah, come on,
did
like,
what the Raptors did for Master
exactly.
P.
Oh.
Because right now ain't nothing going on in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Blake Griffin probably on his way out of there. They done got rid of the big man Drummond. Like they starting from scratch, and he'll probably boost them up to get some of the people in the crowd. I don't know if you ever been to Detroit, but shout out to the D. But boy,
Pause.
yeah, pause, yeah, word.
Pause.
Watch your mouth, word. But
The glizzy.
I don't do pause. But Detroit is it's in bad shape out there, man. So if anything,
They never recovered.
anything to boost their economy outside of the MGM casino,
I mean, if
that'll help them.
if they sign him, though, how you gonna tell the difference between him and Derrick Rose? They both got dreads
Oh,
running
Shout
around.
out to Derrick Rose. Word. Word up.
But you know what's funny about that? Talking about Master P. You know his jersey's still worth a lot of money. Like if you find his jersey still, that P Miller
Raptors jersey.
yeah, that Raptors jersey.
Oh,
that
yeah?
jersey's worth a lot of money still.
He tried out for the Hornets too, I believe, right?
He probably got all of them in his closet.
He played on the Hornets. He was there. He played for the Hornets. He played for the
Money
Hornets. and the
Yachties
Raptors.
with a pair of Money Yachties.
Yep.
Word.
You know, Master P got all his jerseys in the closet. Like
he
he
right.
bought them all. Like this is
Ken Miller.
With Money Yachties.
That's why you
Made
can't
his own
find him.
jersey.
Word,
He playing
man.
around with that money.
hell.
Word. So, I mean, you know, I was ready to get into that battle, man. I know G is here. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man.
Listen,
Come on, here.
huh?
Let's go.
We was gonna do, you know, a little ball for ball battle, man. You know, to get away from the verses, like comparing catalogs and
Right,
stuff
right.
like that. We wanted to kind of bring it back to lyrics, man, like
Okay.
bars. You know what I'm saying?
Lyrics matter.
Yeah. So we was gonna do a little concept called ball for ball, man. So today's matchup that we got
Ha.
is Eminem versus Cannabis.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I got Cannabis.
Cannabis?
I took him
And
in.
he took Eminem. Now, Pop, we gotta make sure we do this right, cause you know
I'm gonna give
don't
a
want the
verse.
sound-
I'm gonna do verse.
yeah,
A verse.
Nah, but I just want to make sure the sound and everything is right, man. Unless
Okay.
you want to send it
So
to DJ JOJ.
I don't
You
know
know
if he'd
what
be
I'm
able to find this
Oh,
one,
okay,
man. I found
alright,
this
alright.
one like it's one of his dopest
Alright,
freestyles.
man.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he'd be able to. You know, JOJ is a magician. I don't know if he could pull this one up though. It's just like all it is just on the website right here. If I could shoot you the link right quick.
Word, man.
Oh, word.
Hold on, man. Cause I got my ammunition over here, man. You know, bitch.
man.
But that's because he got the stereo sound. Don't get it
Oh,
twisted.
nah.
Don't get it twisted. He got the stereo sound.
Man.
Eminem. I tell you what.
We could split. We could
Yeah.
split. We could split
Play and pass, kid. You set it off. Let's go. Roll the dice.
All right. Oh, you
Let's
want me to
go.
set it
Play
off?
and pass, kid. What you
All
got
right, man,
for me?
and we
Come
got
on.
a special guest judge in the house today. You know what I'm saying? How many got? 1, 2, 3.
We got 4 judges.
Well, then you know what? One of y'all might have to be out, man. I don't know. I think Zah might have to be out. Nah, let me stop. Nah, listen.
I'll be out.
Nah, Jay, you the DJ, man.
Okay, man.
You the DJ. The DJ gotta be in. The DJ's gotta be in. Nah, Zah can rock it. We ain't count nobody out, man. It's for fun, man. But let's see, man. So
might be a little biased.
Eminem versus Cannabis.
Eminem versus Cannabis, man. So this is what I'm gonna set it off with, man. All right.
Going into the battle, man, I was going with Eminem. Then he played the joints he played. I don't know.
Yo, kid, and this is what I'm saying, man. Like, I hate the fact that Cannabis' career ended up the way it ended up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that dude did. I mean, once you go against L, kid, you can't go at L head like that and think that you're gonna live. L kind of buried. L lost that battle, by the way, and I ain't afraid to say that.
One of the best rap battles to me ever. By the way.
But L lost that battle, but Cannabis, he went about it the wrong way. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't want to battle that.
L won the war. Cannabis won the battle
because of his status in the industry, and him coming at L that early in his career was like a death sentence. Like, he should have never did
and
that.
not for nothing.
Listen,
Even
man,
4-3-2-1.
The dude said when young guys fantasize of borrowing flows, tell little shorty with the big mouth to bake his clothes.
Yeah.
Remember? Did you ever hear his verse before that? You ever heard?
But
He said, yo, red with a squad. No, he said, yo, red with a meth with the guards at. Red with a squad at. Yo, L, that's a mic on your arm. You'll let me bar that.
Word, yeah.
And that's when he was like, L was like, nah, you got to change that.
Yeah.
And then after he made him change it, he made a verse directly at him.
Facts.
Come on.
Yeah, so it was a lot.
That's a little crazy.
It was a lot of politics.
Yeah.
With that, man. But before we move on, we got to judge that round, man. You know what I'm saying? We can't forget that. We can't forget that. You know what I'm saying? We can't forget that. Well, we ain't getting off the hook, man. I just want to know if it's a clean sweep or not.
Cannabis for me.
You know, Pop. You just did a Adrian Broner versus Paxson. I hit that boy. But I'm gonna give it to M.
You get
Won that round.
Cannabis.
1-1. G Money.
It's on you.
Who you got?
I got Cannabis.
He said he runs at top speeds without bending his knees. Yo, can you imagine how that looked? Yeah, for real, man. Yeah, his mind is crazy, man. Word, man. So that was our bar for bar challenge, man. So let's take it to a quick 5-minute DJ JLJ mini mix, man. When we come back, we get into a little bit of football, man. Then we get to our rap report, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So don't forget the number to call in is 516-206-0711. Bars and Hoops Radio. Check in with us. Want to hear more? Download the Bars and Hoops Radio app for Apple and Android smartphone users or visit us at www.barsandhoopsradio.com.